I'm here with the head coach of the South Plaquemines Hurricanes, Coach Lyle Fitte. You are now a state championship head coach. How do you feel?
It still feels surreal. It didn't hit me yet until I celebrate with the kids. It's itching me, because, man, we really was in the trenches together. We really, blood, sweat, and tears. I've asked and I demanded a lot from them kids. They prove all the doubters wrong. They just, they're so unselfish. For as, unselfish with their play and they're team first guys, but also, man, their community first. They focus on the community. They focus on the school. I'm proud of them. They thought about the elementary kids because a lot of them is their siblings or their little cousins. They wanted to put South Plaquemines back on the map, and a lot of times we missed on a lot of talent because they felt, hey, look, we couldn't get back to this point. So we got talent all over the state that moved away, that didn't firmly believe that we could get it done, and now we're proving, hey, look, not only you can get it done and be a state champion at South Plaque, but you're going to get the notoriety, you're going to get the support, that you need, and everything that you want and ever dreamed of, you would get it right here at South Plaquemines High School.
Your defense tonight was phenomenal, a dominant performance. Speak about the way they played.
They bend and don't break. Like I said, I really felt we only gave up really one big play. We let them off the hook with a lot of penalties. Like I told the kids, it's going to come down to, turnovers and penalties and special teams. And, we could see, how all that played a factor tonight. But like I said, I told them, I said, man, look, you one play away from being legendary, and they're going to remember your names forever. And, I'm glad that they did. Like I said, these kids been doing this for 5-6 years. They do not come off the field. They will go from kickoff to offense go kickoff to defense to offense to back, and they don't take not one play off. I promise you. Watch the film, and like I said, I'm proud of them because we have so much talent, and I'm glad that we were able to do it on this stage so eyes can be open on, the talent that we really have down the road at South Plaquemines High School.
Last question. 16 years since y'all won your last one, 15 years since y'all been here. The community, you can see it out there. They wanted this bad. They were loud the entire time. They stood up the entire time. They showed out, man. Speak about the fan base of South Plaquemines.
They're truly one of a kind. Being from down there, you understand the responsibility and the duty that comes with being a head coach. You know the criticism that you're going to receive, whether you're winning or losing. But I thank them more so for supporting the kids, for loving on the kids, and that's really what got the kids through, because the kids, I'm serious, they feed off the community. The community feed off of them. They gave the community something to talk about, something to brag about that they couldn't brag on in a long time. I don't think nobody's sleeping tonight. I might have to cut the lights on at the field. We're gonna be partying tonight. We might be partying until the end of the year. But like I said, I'm so proud of them. I'm truly grateful just to be in this position, to be the head coach, back in my alma mater, to prove people wrong. And, man, I'm blessed to have some wonderful kids. Like I said, they'll tell you, man, I'm hard on them, but, man, they never folded, and they always gave me everything they had. So I'm proud of them, and I can't wait to celebrate with them.
Joe's got 2 questions, and we'll let you go.
Yes, sir.
Coach Fitte, first of all, congratulations on this state championship. The first one I have is about your quarterback. For all the talk about Jaheim Williams and what he's done in the back end of the season, Roderick Parker tonight, 10 for 13, 114 yards, some important throws and important decisions he made. Talk about his growth as the season has gone on.
Throughout the season, Rod had some ups and downs. He faced a little bit of adversity. He questioned his talent and where he belonged with the where was his place on his team. And I told him, I said, we can only get to the Superdome with you. We can only win it with you. And again, him answering the bell when needed, I'm super proud of him. He deserves a lot of credit for the win because we knew that they was going to go cover zero. We knew they was going to stack the box. We knew, hey, look, Roddy, you're going to have to make a play in the air just like he had to in the semifinals on a 4th and 13 to get us to this point. I'm proud of him. I'm proud of him because any other kid would have turned their head down, coming in and out the game as much as he do. But guess what? Every time I send him back, he's ready to control the huddle, get the play in. Let's go, coach. I got you. We was up by what that was 13. He was like, coach, the wheel is open. I said, Rod, let's just run the ball. We win it. But the wheel, not only the wheel, but the post was going to be open. But that goes out to him because, like I said, he started since he was in 8th grade. I asked a lot from him when he was in 8th grade, starting. He got a lot of criticism. People thought he couldn't win it as a head coach. I mean, as a quarterback. Felt other kids deserved that quarterback. And I knew, guess what, he had the talent level to prove people wrong. So he allowed us to get in and out of different formations and also make teams pay for stacking the box and beating them, and we'll beat them in the air.
All right, last question.
Last question. This is your first title since 2008, 16 years. What's the long-term effect for South as far as getting more players to come out? You got 30 players or somewhat. What's the long-term effect for now winning the state title for your South Plaquemines?
I believe it, it's going to grow tremendously. I talked to a couple of school board members, and they was talking about taking the football team. I said, look, I want to save your money because we're going to need about 70, 80 shoulder pads and helmets because everybody going to want to come out next year. I believe a lot of kids, we had a lot of kids, whether they quit, fell off. I think this is the new foundation for South Plaquemines high school football. We had 07 and 08, right after and after the coaching turnover, things kind of lost. I think we found that. I think the community found that, and I think we're on our way to things bigger and better.
All right. Well, Mr. Kenny just had a message on there saying, "Would you like a ride back?" So I don't know what's going on.
What a ride back? What about a kid? Ride back?
I don't know. We got to ask him. I don't know, but we're gonna let you go. Congratulations, my man.
Thank you, man. I appreciate you, brother.
So, man, definitely.
Thank you, man. Thank y'all for covering us all year.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying?